We're going to write a few functions now that are going to make CGI a little easier for us to work with. We're going to use the powerful functionality or function capability of the C programming language to break up some of the tasks of the small programs that we're going to write into different functions. This will also keep our typos to a minimum as you've watched me type, and we will reuse. That's an important part of function coding and being able to break up a problem into different functions and object modules so that we can just link them together. So let's take a look at a few things here. This is a new program called HW, which is just Hello World in functions, and I've put a few comments in for things here so you can see they're commented out, and we'll actually remove them as we go and see that we have these new functions. Same old main, nothing else is really all that different. Here's our printf with our content type, and what I've done is made that into a function called header, and we pass the content type into there. As we see, if we have other MIME types in here, we can use a comma in here and put other text in there as we come up with different MIME types. So this whole string will still be passed to the header down here, and it's receiving a MIME type, a character pointer, and it's going to print out this content type string in 2 new lines, just like it did up here, and then it's going to pass our MIME type to printf, and then it just returns 0 to get back. We might want to use this return code someday to say how many bytes were printed or whether we believe it worked or not or whatever, just got some kind of a return value. So we have that in there just as a placeholder right now. Then we have this whole starting section, and I'm going to call that start page because that starts the page that we're going to send back. It says our HTML and head and title, and then the end head tag, and then finally the body. Now that means that we can't put any scripts or anything inside the head tag the way we've written it here, but we can change things around if we want to. We could take this head and body out of here and do something else with it. So at this point, we'll pass the title into start page, and here it is down here, start page with a character pointer title, and we print the HTML and head and then the title as a string, and that's our title being passed through, and then the head and body to return 0. Then, to wrap things up, we'll still just printf hello world. That's the only line of this. It's really doing output to the browser. And then we get rid of these 2 lines and combine them into something called end page. And end page will just print the end of body tag and end of HTML tag and also return 0. Okay, pretty simple. You need to update your program to have those functions, and you can just take these areas out and get your hw.c working and compiled so that it will do the same things. And we'll slip over into here, and we'll compile and link hw.c, and there we go. We get hw.executable, and we can come here to our browser, and there's hw.exe. And I've already done this once, and we'll just bring it up again. And when we look at the source, just the way it's supposed to be, and really we can't tell any difference out here as a web client that the structure of our program has changed internally. Obviously the name changed, hw.exe, but that could be called .cgi or any other number of things based on how we have our web server set up. Okay, so go and make changes to your hello world.c program and make your hw.c so that it has these functions. And then as we go along here, we will add some more functions. And next we're going to take a look at some forms and how to get information from the browser out of a form into our program and then do something with it.